palm trees real in the beach like no other. So she gotta face your fears. Take a risk, don't waste no years. Break it off, don't waste those tears. If they don't see a vision, then they don't belong there. Hey, all I know is I work them all. Be a winner for the winners to the fall. Only dogs and get on the floor. Need a table when the clouds just go. I crack, no love, wrapped in a belt. No love. Just make sure when you swing, it's felt. I was told to observe always. The ones doing the most talking need help. The fucking bullshit. Come on, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? Rest in peace. Let's go. Watch out, hip hop, you don't chop the top off a beat and make a hater shed knock.
Welcome to Mcduff Show. We're gonna clap it up. Everybody clap to make it seem like it's busting in here. Yeah, for real. It makes it more epic.
For sure.
It does. That's why I tried to do it the first episode. But I was like, I sound too much like Drink Champs. Like, I'll stop. Hey, let's get everybody a hand of applause. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Some legendary shit going down right now.
That's for sure.
Movell.
I woke up in the clouds, I know granny proud. Still said the same way a Lamborghini crowd. It's stingy, but this time they gotta feed me now. I dare you tell the city story and leave Stevie out. Pretty women, fine liquor, gold chains. I've been fire since day one like my old name.
Ooh.
It's a cocaine. That's why I write raps on a note page with a pen full of propane. Bombs you proof like a summer in the hood. It's official, I'm motherfucking good. It's official, my mother made it start.
Damn.
Sipping dawn, hitting my mental scars. Focus, inspired by testosterone, ferocious. I'm really what West Coast is. Brown skin under off-white braggadocious. I define the culture.
Damn.
Baby, don't you know?
Yeah.
The way the sun is on you, how you smiling.
Movell, stand up.
I might just spin this back.
That's it right there.
I got demons, but you seem to be the angel that I
That's number one right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, make sure it's out. Been a killer since the beginning. I had it in me. Competition was finished probably because of the Cali in me. Beautiful written spoons and ghetto
Damn.
in me alone, making my home in cities and then have a penny. Came out rich, no more same out rich.
I don't think he breathed. I think there's no breathing in this song. All gas.
Prettiest lyrics, picking the Porsche over pussy. Lust is bad for you. I'd rather push pedals. I could always get nookie. Young Leon, silencer with the beam on. Hey, dream on. We turn you niggas to cream corn. You was already salty, thank you for adding flavor.
Yeah.
I was already bossy before I had the paper. Spinning vinyl while the baddie spinning in the dress, posing for me, asking what James.
Movell, stand up.
Baby, don't you
That's it right there.
Yeah.
That's it.
on you. How you smiling make my day. I might just spin this back up on you. I got demons, but you seem to be the angel that I
This is a special moment right now. Soak it in, everybody.
yeah. Make sure it's bullseye.
Yeah.
Man.
Yo. Y'all feel the energy in this room right now. Y'all can't feel it, but I know you can feel it behind the camera right now. This shit crazy.
That's it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the motherfucking Mcduff Show. We back with another one.
Some things in life.
And yo, we got this is the one I've been waiting to do. This has been the build up to this moment right now, you feel me? This is some legendary shit, some Movell shit, you feel me? Some real rap shit, some real legendary shit. I could go on for days about how important this is right now.
Yeah.
Y'all watching? We got Stevie Crooks in the motherfucking building, y'all. Everybody make some noise for my man Stevie Crooks, yo. You feel me? Yes, sir, Ski.
Hey, this is the episode back in our other episodes. I was like, man, you got to get Stevie on here.
Bro, we've been saying it from the jump.
Yeah.
Word.
We've been saying it
And
from
then
the jump.
he'll come back like, I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Let me get it right first. You
Right.
feel me? You know, and just get everything established. You know what I'm saying? And just like
And
really
you're here.
build this up
You're
right.
here. You got it.
Feel me? Man, what's up, Stevie? Man,
What's good? What?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Salute. Can we get a cheers in this bitch real quick,
Hell
yo?
yeah, man. It's a special moment right here.
Hey.
Yes. For the city,
Exactly.
you know.
And I'm glad you pulled up. Hey, shout out Martian and his bitch.
Yep.
Martian
You feel me?
over
I got
here.
all my good peoples in here right now. You know, it's just a vibe on the Mcduff show. You feel me?
A room full of
come
talent
up,
right
You
here.
know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, we in here, bro. I'm glad you pulled up, and I love how this shit happens. Like we was trying to plan it. I hit you the other day. And I hit you today, like, hey, let me know when you down. You're like, fuck it, I'll come through tonight. I'm like, nigga, let's run it.
Right, yeah.
You
Yep.
feel me?
That's how you do
I
it.
love how it's organic, man. But like,
Yeah.
what's been going on with you, bro?
I'm just trying to be Stevie, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that come with? That come with a plethora of things.
Tay-C's
word
word
for
of the
the
day.
right
I'm gonna put it. Tay-C's word of the day.
Right, yeah.
It's
It
gonna
come
be
with
right
a plethora
there.
of things. You know, like I'm trying to stay busy. I'm trying to stay sharp. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. And I'm just trying to stay on my journey and my path, you know.
That's what's up right there.
Yeah, so that's
And
the
sometimes
plethora
that
of
shit-
things.
That's the plethora of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit ain't easy.
Yeah, it's
know
not
what I'm
easy
saying?
at all.
It's
you
not.
know, it's not easy, especially like, you know, we dealt with a crazy year and we
Yeah.
trying to get right again, and you mentally gotta get back in that space of regular life,
That
even though it's
routine.
not regular.
Right.
You know, like
yeah.
things change, things will never be the same, but you still have to. You got to get right, you know.
Right.
So that's where I'm at right now. You know, getting right
Yo.
and yeah,
Oh, man.
Hey,
And you
being
know
Stevie,
what?
like I said.
And
Stevie.
you know what, bro? It's like I feel that. Like coming off of COVID and everything, we in a new world. It's almost like we new people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
Like,
real.
And like listening to this body of work, you were in a whole new Stevie. And like, and for
Right.
the people listening that know who Stevie Crooks is, you feel me? We all know every album you get something, you get a different version of Stevie.
Word,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's a whole
literally,
different theme.
If you had a
Yeah.
video game, I was thinking about this. Like you could have a video game, and you could have every album as another character. Like you could
Right.
be like, you know what I'm saying?
My
It's-
shit like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no facts, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
You get the same. It's the same. You know, it's the same kind of gameplay, but
Right.
some shit would just be elevated. Maybe
Right.
a different
Different
city,
storyline.
different city,
Man, that
different
shit's epic.
different cars, different abilities that you're able to use.
Like a whole, like
just
this
a whole,
new, this new project you did, you have a whole different lingo too.
Yep.
And like he was just telling me that he has a whole storyline. Like if you go back and you listen to one to the
Yeah.
outro, he
Yeah.
calls it the credits.
Yeah.
That shit. I have to go back and listen to it now.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's a movie. It's a movie. I
Man.
created a movie on wax. You know.
Shit.
you ever think about doing like an actual movie with
Yes.
like it sound like is that something that's
That's something that I do want to. I want to do. I want to do flips. I want to do jump off buildings. You feel me? I want to drive
He said he
fast
wants
cars.
to do
I want
like the Tom
Facts.
Cruise
I want to do
style.
my own stunts. You know, like I
Right.
want to do all that. I want to be in an action film. You know, like, and it's very possible. It don't got to be long. It could just be something.
like a 20.
You know, I don't know if you remember back in the day. I think Cuddy did like a video where he was like fighting like 1,000 people.
Yeah, I remember
Y'all
that.
remember that?
Yeah. I don't
Fire.
Yeah, I had to go back and research that
It's
one.
I don't know exactly what. I don't know if it's a video or like a short. But he was like, he went into like this building, and he's just going up these different stories, and he's just fighting people the whole time.
Wow.
And his music is playing.
You know what
I-
that kind of reminds me of? There's I believe Cole Bennett just did some shit with like G Herbo, 21 Savage, like a few people, and he had a bunch of ninjas, like hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
Fighting in the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's some Stevie shit.
Right,
That's
right.
exactly what it
Yeah.
reminded me
But
of,
see,
like,
the
some crazy
the
shit.
difference is between me and the rest of them is my music sounds like it belongs with something like that.
Right, like the soundtrack of
You're
it.
not just.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's special because you're not just in there just making music. Like, yeah, it's not just
Right.
rapping
Everything
to
is
rap.
intentional, man.
It's like
Damn.
you have a purpose
Yeah.
for it. It's literally a movie scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He's
the
a
whole way
director.
through.
He's
I'm a director. At the end of the day,
The screenwriter.
yeah. At the end of the day,
The whole thing, man.
yeah.
And like I've been playing it the last 2 days, bro. And like I was telling you earlier, bro, like it just flows so smooth. Like you got you, and then you hit niggas with bars. That's just a given. No niggas know who we got on the motherfucking show right
Right.
now. Right. I don't even gotta even mention that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like you, something I didn't know, cause some of these beats on here slap, bro. And like, you produced everything.
Yeah, produced everything. Yep.
Like 100%.
Yep.
Man, that's
Did my shit. Yeah. Yep.
man,
So-
that deserves an applause.
Can
I
you
don't know
can-
if I don't know about you.
Yeah.
That's some shit that
Thank you,
nobody's
thank
doing, especially around here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just soaking that in, like, damn. And like I was saying the last episode with Young Miss, I'm like, everybody we have on the Mcduff show is a jack of all trades.
Mhm.
They do everything, and like being from Reno Valley and being from out here, like I think that's really important. Just because we don't have the outlets and the stuff that, you know, people, I guess, per se in L.A. or closer out to, you know, it's more popping out there. There's a lot more opportunity out here. So, like, being from out here, like, we was just talking about how making those L.A. trips and, like, come to the studio in 15 minutes.
Right. Can't
and
do
it's like,
that.
bro, come on, bro. We got to plan out. That's a whole trip.
Yeah, like, that's reckless.
It's a whole day.
So it's like,
you got to plan it. You got to, whatever you got planned during that day, LA is the only thing that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to plan to eat in LA.
Yep. Get gas. You got to get gas out here.
Everything is, you get gas out here. The rest of your plans is all in LA. Figure that shit out, because we're not coming back.
Bro, and you know, I was for a minute, I was taking a train out there, sketching it out there just to get to the studio. But it's like, you know what? It's like I really appreciate artists that do everything, bro, because it's so important for the youngins watching right now. If you got the opportunity, do it yourself, and it's never too late. But like, nigga, you produce, you write, put together all these visuals. Like I was lucky. Me and Martian were lucky enough to be a part of you. And I want to I don't only want to talk about this project. I want to get into street elegance too. You feel me? Because that was like honestly. Oh man, bro!
That whole thing was like a jazz feel,
bro.
Yeah.
Like the way he even steps in,
and that was at the time you had first reached out to me around that time, and we had linked up, and you brought me into the studio. I was nervous than a motherfucker. I was like,
I'm nervous on this damn.
Stevie just hit me. I was telling Marcia,
you feel me? You did your shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
but to segue on what you was talking about, I think it's because people from where we are from, we have to be a jack of all trades because it's a battle, you know. We don't have everything at our disposal. You know, like we have to be good at multiple things.
Absolutely.
In order for us to be seen.
Right.
As if me just showing up somewhere and somebody is there and it's just that simple, you know. It's not that simple for us. I can't just show up to a studio and so-and-so is there, plus so-and-so, and then the other person is coming.
They don't have
it's not like that. It's not like that out here. So their opportunities are not just right there directly in front of us. We have to make our own opportunities. We have to be a jack of all trades. And so if we do end up in the room, say we may not be known for rapping, but somebody would be like, oh, you make beats? Oh, word. Let me listen to your beats. They find out you got 5 beats. Next thing you know, they find out you rap. You know what I'm saying?
Now
so you never know.
Beat and a verse.
Exactly. Now, you know,
wow.
But you got to be good at a lot of things when you from a place like this.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to show you respect as soon as they hear the name.
Right.
Reno Valley. Or,
yeah, especially how
or the IE.
Yeah.
Especially at that interview that you showed.
Right. It ain't shit to do out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be treating us like we in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
like Nebraska. Like, nigga, we an hour away from the city.
Right. Yeah. But it's I mean, it is what it is, though.
I love it, though.
You got to think about it like there's people that live, you know, on the outskirts of New York. Perfect example is like Griselda, Buffalo. But Buffalo is a place New
it's
York
almost
is
like Moval.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
for
not
real.
New York.
Yeah.
Not New York City.
You from Buffalo?
Yeah, you guys are from upstate New York. You guys are not from the city. We don't give a shit. And what did they do? They brought the whole Renaissance back. They brought New York back.
Wow.
And they winning.
They look like they look like they do trap music.
Yeah, I love it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
they
like,
more bust down and shit than most niggas.
That's what I'm saying. And also they more New York than the people that are from New York. So
they
it's
never like it's dope seeing them like keep that real shit alive. Like, and
yeah,
you know
everybody copied Atlanta.
everyone,
And
you know what, and like it really is like
New
that.
York sound like that. New York started sounding like Atlanta. I mean, New York is back now, but there was one point where New York kind of like sounded like Atlanta.
Let me ask you this, Stevie. What are the pros and cons from being from Reno Valley in this music game? What do you think?
The pros are there's gonna be nobody like you where you're from. You'll always be the unique person,
Right,
in
you'll
every
stand
room,
out.
in every room that you're in because of the city that you're from. You'll always have a different perspective than everybody else. And also,
feel
like
that.
another pro is like you're gonna be more hungry than everybody else. 'Cause
Absolutely.
you don't wanna fucking go back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like being from out here. We got a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah.
You
Like
feel me?
I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to come back to Reno Valley. It's more so like I love Reno Valley, but if I can get out of here and
It's
just,
bittersweet.
pew, you know, and end up in Paris, I'm going to Paris, France.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing for me to just pack my bags up and go to New York or go to Texas or something like that. I can do that, but it just doesn't. I want something bigger for myself. So, with that being said, if I'm from Reno Valley, I want to be known internationally.
Wow.
So I want to get out of here. That's what I mean by out of here. You know,
Yeah.
like because anybody can pop in the United States. You just gotta go viral, or you gotta do certain little
Do
things.
the
and
extras
you
or some shit.
do the little extras, or you just be good at what you do.
Yeah.
Stay diligent, and you can be popping. But
Yeah.
when it comes to this music, it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to be known outside of where we're from. You know,
Absolutely.
So-
And it's like almost doing that from home base though.
yeah, doing that from home base
Because
But-
people
and
see
then-
that and people feel that out here, bro.
Right. But then, like, the cons are you're from a place that nobody knows.
Yeah.
You know, or you're from a place that, like, has a bad reputation of, you know, not everybody is good at what they do. Everybody is copying what everybody else is doing in a major city. So with you understanding that everybody is chasing the coattail of what everybody does in major cities, you have to find a way to like stand out,
Exactly.
or
And
you're just gonna end up with everybody else that's trying
Right.
to copy what everybody
stuck
else
in
is
that
doing.
same
Live the day and die
bubble.
tomorrow
and
type
all
shit.
you're gonna be doing is trying to chase a hit that was already made by somebody. So you're gonna try to make the exact same song that sounds like somebody
You're
that
gonna
already has a
burn
hit.
out
Right.
trying to chase trends.
You can't chase
You
trends.
cannot
you can't
chase.
do that.
You have to make.
You gotta
one.
be- you gotta-
You gotta be yourself.
you gotta-
And that for people listening right now, I hope you guys are soaking up game because like this is real shit, and it's like just be yourself.
Just be
'Cause
yourself.
It might take some
unique from
time,
him.
but
It's
you
gonna
know
take
what?
some time. Trust me, I'm still on my journey. I'm still on my journey, but now where I'm at right now, I'm seeing benefits now. I'm seeing like things that are just like falling in my lap just because I stayed diligent, just because I stayed true to what I was doing.
Yup.
You know, like there's a lot of people that I started doing music with that are not doing music anymore.
Yup.
There's a lot of people I started doing music with that I haven't seen them do shows in 5 years. You feel me? Like
Damn.
years.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I'm always booked for a show.
Always.
That's one.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Hey.
Because like I said, if you cooking, they booking.
Yeah, exactly.
They booking. So like, obviously I'm doing something
like
right.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
like if
And
you
let-
cooking, you cooking. You know what I'm saying?
And
Niggas is
just
booking.
speaking on like your shows, your stage presence, like I was lucky enough to book Payday LA with you back in July,
Mm-hmm.
and like that was like this nigga Stevie, I'm nervous as fuck. This nigga Stevie walk in on some Stevie Crooks shit. You feel me? Boom, this nigga walk in, the tallest nigga in the room. Boom, just like you know this nigga here to rap. You feel me? Like this nigga just like oh
With the
shit.
Cartiers
You
on,
feel me?
just-
But luckily that's my nigga.
Got
You
my
feel
shirt
me?
open and shit.
Yeah, you feel
I
me?
had the
Change
shirt open,
busting
yeah.
Just got back from
everything.
Miami type shit.
Yeah.
No facts, you
For
feel
real,
me?
I have
The
to, yeah.
glasses on, like
Uh-huh.
everything. And this nigga first thing he said, he's like, you know, we the only niggas from Mobile up here, right? On this.
Yep, that's the
Damn.
first thing I
The
told
first
you.
thing,
Yep.
it wasn't even know what's up. It was like, hey, nigga shook my hand. Like, you know, we the only niggas on here. You got
Put a whole heat through Chris.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
rep. Yeah, you
No,
gotta
for
rep.
sure.
Because you gotta look at it like that. Because the first thing I know, when you get on stage, you in the room with a lot of people from LA.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even just LA. Imagine you in a room with a lot of people from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
and you're the only person that's not from Florida, and you're on the show, and they say, where you from? Everybody is like,
He's not from here.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. Everybody is there for a specific person. They're not. A lot of those people are not there for you.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hear where you from, and the reputation behind where we from is not LA.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta rep because like
Let
it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
It's
got-
time.
we can't waste no moments.
Yeah, and it's not even just you know, California. It's more so we are from a place that a lot of people don't make it out of. And it got nothing to do with how wild it is or how dangerous or nothing like that. It's just a place that like niggas just don't make it out of places like this, you know?
Or
I
they
feel like
probably
people-
have a peak
That's
and
like
come
a-
right back.
And you know what
Like a nigga in the NBA from Beaumont.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that means you got to be a little bit better than everybody that's around Beaumont. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
We from Reno Valley, which means we got to be better than everybody that's around Reno Valley.
Everywhere we
San
got.
Diego, L.A., Dino, the Bay Area, wherever. Like we have to.
Hey.
You gotta make people like, oh, he from this place.
That's how Mobile. Them Mobile niggas be doing woo.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Well, I need to go
important
check
you
that
gotta
out.
do.
And
type
like,
shit.
and
Right.
after I feel like I did my thing. Stevie Crooks came on a couple of acts after me. Bro,
Shook
like
the stage. Huh?
you get goosebumps.
I get
nigga.
up there and try to smoke shit,
Bro,
because-
like it was like okay, this is a showcase with a bunch of dope ass rappers and shit, and then it was like, here's the headliner. You know what I'm saying? This is like what everyone's been waiting for. Everybody shuts up. Everyone's
the main
looking,
event type
and it was
shit.
like it makes me feel so proud. Like motherfucker, this some Mobile
yeah,
shit.
it get quiet. It get quiet.
Yeah.
Because
It
nigga-
gets quiet, but not in a bad way. Like I used to like take it the wrong way.
Right.
I used to take it like, why
Niggas
ain't
are
nobody
listening.
reacting to what I'm doing? But they're listening. They're
Yeah, those motherfuckers are
They get-
starstruck. Just like,
Mhm.
God
they get-
damn, what the
they're
fuck?
like, it's one of those like, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is actually good.
Oh,
Yeah.
niggas get
Oh
hit
wait.
with
Oh
bars.
yeah. And then he actually knows how to perform.
Right.
And then oh shit, like this song is actually good.
Yeah.
And then it's like a whole grip of those moments.
Right.
And then by the time they finally catch on, then by the time I get to the end,
Right.
everybody's
Everybody's
happy.
tuned in and
Yeah,
shit.
everybody's happy.
It's like
It's
one of
a
those
process.
movies
It's
that
a
you
process.
watch and you don't even know what's going on. And you're just
Exactly.
like, and then at the end of the
Yeah,
movie, the
this
last
seems-
scene, you're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that was crazy. I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
And you know
Exactly.
what? People walk away from that like, who was that?
Right.
So
Yep.
even if they don't remember your name, they're like,
Yep.
next time they see this,
Right.
six. How tall are you, cuz?
6'9", 6'9", and that's true though. That's true. That's the other thing. Like,
Wow, you're 6'9"?
like I'm the tallest person there. I'm walking around just being regular, right? What the
A
fuck?
whole head
We'll-
taller than that.
We'll be at
Tallest person
DTR.
there.
Niggas will be like, Anthony Davis.
Right, Anthony Davis. So look, the tallest motherfucker in the spot, right?
Right.
Next thing you know, they say Stevie Crooks, and then the tallest nigga is on the stage. Like, oh shit. Yeah, right. This nigga can't rap. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then it's quiet for a little bit. I
Yeah.
do that shit on purpose though. I make sure that it's quiet before I perform, because I want people to be like feel like I want them to look at the stage and then kind of get distracted because there's nothing going on, and then like, oh, I'm not gonna pay attention to the stage, and then the music comes on and I start barring up, and
Yeah,
it's just like,
gunning.
oh shit.
Hey, you
Damn.
know what I took? I took some from
You know.
that, bro.
Shit.
Because, like I was thinking the same thing when I was getting my last set together for Bricks to Your Face. I was like, the way people were like listening to you and like tuned in. You want people, because sometimes you got a room full of 100 people, people at the bar
Yeah.
talking and shit.
Right.
You
People
know,
doing all types of shit.
I make sure like now I like to start my sets off for the acapella. Boom, come in there
Yup.
and
Yeah.
make people listen. It's just
Yup.
like what he says.
Right.
Like no one expects this nigga to come out here and spit the best
Yeah.
in the whole night. Just
But
like,
even if you do, you gotta get their attention.
You gotta capture
Just
them.
like
You
what you
gotta
guys are
cap-
saying.
Yeah.
exactly, and you know with
And that
like
shit's
with
art.
that kind of rap, bro, and your skill level of rap, I want the fans to know that are watching right now, like yo, top 5 all time MCs.
My top 5.
Yeah, I know it's a hard one. Bro.
Me, no, just play.
Dialogue. Stevie.
Stevie,
Right.
Mr. Crooks.
Right. Stephon. You feel me? Stephon. Steve. You know what I mean? No, but top 5. Honestly, because I'm a student of the art of hip hop, like I'm a real student. Like I'm a nerd when it comes to hip hop. Like I'm a nerd. I know too much about hip hop. I just feel like I know too much. Because I'm a nerd, I don't have a top 5. I just take different things.
From everybody.
Yeah, because
everybody plays their own part.
Everybody plays their own part in who I am. Even as a person, not even just an MC, but just as a person. I take different things. You know, you can learn a lot from
absolutely
people.
From your
you can learn a lot.
yeah.
You can learn a lot from hip hop. But I don't like to leave people out. You know, but
I know
it's a very hard question.
I
for
know
him.
It's a hard question for me because like I said, I'm a student.
You're respectful to your
I love this shit.
Yeah.
Like
This
I
is
love
why
this
I
shit.
love asking this question because I need to know so I can start listening to the nigga. This nigga listening to nigga.
It brings
It's
up a whole
different.
thing.
To be honest, it's different. It's different. I want to say every month.
Yeah.
It's different every
That's
month.
what's up.
Who's some? Okay, let's not say the best or top 5. Who's somebody you got spin? Who's a few people?
Somebody
who you
I got spinning right now.
Yeah.
This is about to sound fucking wild and stupid, but Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you took
That's
a bag.
you got to.
Yeah. The reason why is because I wanted to know why all my favorite MCs
Yeah, I was just
always mention Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Why do you guys? Why
the
does
fuck
Jay
does he
Z?
have?
Why does Jay Z always talk about Big Daddy Kane? Why
Right.
does Nas always talk about Big Daddy
Right.
Kane?
Kendrick even talk
Why
about
does
his pops and shit.
Why
Listen.
do these people talk about Big Daddy Kane? What is the thing?
Yeah.
And I figured it out. I figured out why, but I'm not gonna tell people why. But I figured out why, you know, and that took me going into Big Daddy Kane's catalog and listening to it, not from a perspective of I'm looking for
The key.
hits or
Right.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for hits or I'm
Just
looking
literally
for.
listening.
I'm not looking for a song that I like. I'm looking for little things like, because he's one of the originators. You got to think about it. He's one of the originators, metaphors, and he's one of the people who started the yada 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 like. He was one of the originators who started the like shit. My car is like, or
Damn.
my flow is like. You feel me?
That's what.
Like
that's
the
what a
like
lot of
shit,
people-
that's Big Daddy Kane shit. Like the like shit, like I'm like a, you know what I mean?
The
Like
braggadocious.
the
yeah.
braggadocious rap. Like he's the metaphor shit.
And like him, like so, and like.
And it,
Wow.
Go ahead.
Not-
go ahead.
not to
No,
cut
go
you
ahead.
off,
No,
but
go
like-
ahead.
being an MC and listening to it, I'm just like, oh, okay. Because you got to look at it like this. At that time, he was the only one rapping like that. The only one rapping like that. So everybody was biting his style. Why? Because he was doing this. He was the same thing with Rakim. Same shit with Rakim. Like Rakim, everybody
what I was
was
just about to bring up.
so at that time everybody was you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
Rakim slowed his flow down.
Yeah, I ain't.
I said I'm so California, but I got the soul of New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. I said I'm so California, but I got the soul of New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. My Machiavellianism is A+. Black bandana with my Timberlands laced up. Killer bees on a swarm, cold as an ice cube. Getting dope, boy, cause I learned how to write jewels. Peace, God. Black Elko with the feet on. Similar to blades, I be giving the street scars. Gem Star General, West Coast Sinatra. Reciting big lines while I'm thinking that I needed hits just to blow up. I had to find my niche, had to grow up. Now I roll up, new whip, playing my old stuff. Cashmere killer, throwing cash at the dinner table. Take you on a journey, 38 can make you to an angel. You can watch over your niggas while I'm stunting on them.
Who am I? Is my fly? It's a couple of them. Dime piece on my side with the bubble on her. Everything that I have, had to hustle for it. Every day in my bag, trying to touch 100. Inserted the mag, put the muzzle on it.
Start with M on the mountain. Hey, we back.
Yeah. Sometimes I hate the way I'm always nicer than these niggas. Got these diamonds from the same region. You will find gorillas, African amethyst, dazzling. On the pinky bone, one leg me like
That's
a
it out.
Play a wheezy shit. Cause the shit's still crispy. Briefcase got LVs on it, I'm jiggy. Pink coats, big ass buttons out in the gun strap. Square land shades, vintage. Ain't got one scratch. Fashion model. Still in the hole where jump at. Dual poles on the block where you can't come at. West side boy, always, they love that. Punchline poppy, I do not do love taps. Back to back hate makers. Used to be high in the trailblazer with Big C, CJ, Sean, and Mega. Was rapping on 94.7 the wave training to be able to make anything. I'm on amazing. The art of being a hit man is now sacred. I took over the smoke and you hated phone, hating headshots only. So it's no retaliation. My killers in the shadows laughing. They go relating. A lot of Davies get snatched out of their slingshot. I'm trying to front a Goliath. You'll get your dream stop, eavesdrop. You're the most brilliant. Got 16s in the clip. That's worth millions, little nigga. Niggas
Mobile.
Shit, I'm a problem, nigga. It's for my city. They don't wanna respect us now. It's time, nigga. I'ma shut this shit down.
Hey, respect us now. Mobile.
Shit, nigga. I triple VI. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. You be on the way to hell before you hit a shot.
Yeah.
Tell about to have a nigga selling in the yacht. Raw shit. Without the struggle raps, top tier literature, Shakespeare holding the gap. Old bitch hate me cause I still dress nice, smell nice, rap nice, so what? That's life. My skin tone be glowing under the black light, looking like the belly intro, I sincerely write. With a feather on the pen, dip it in blood, signature written on the line, and the mission get done in time. Talk about my city, mention the way that I rhyme, is sicker than half of these niggas who was sick in their prime. Time for me to shine, snipe a nigga from the M on the mountain with one try.
Shots fired, motherfucker. Hey, hold the fuck on, y'all. Hey. This nigga. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the motherfucking Mcduff Show, everybody. I'm here with Stevie Crooks and my co-host Tay-C. And if you haven't by now, make sure you click the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow my good peoples on this show right now. At Stevie Crooks, I'm gonna put this @ sign right there. You feel me? At Tay-C, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is a special one right now. And like, I just wanted to get back into something we was talking about off camera. Like, you had this picture, bro, of all this. I just want you to kind of explain the picture. I'm gonna post the picture so everybody can see it right now.
Basically, it's a picture of every single show. I want to say every single wristband, every single show that I've done. I try to keep everything. I try to keep something from every show, and it's just like a picture of like everything. You know, and maybe like 250.
Bro, probably more than that.
Yeah, I recently just because I have like this huge box of like just a whole group of like accomplishments and things that I've gathered from shows, whether it's
Flies and all that kind of
merch
shit.
that I put out, or like things that fans have gave me, or like album covers. Like I try to keep everything. It's just like a big treasure box of history.
Mm-hmm.
And inside of it, there was like a big ass bag with just all my wristbands in it. And I decided to take them all out. I ironed them all out. I ironed them all out.
I want to see a movie about you.
Yeah, I ironed them all out, and then like some of them had a date, some of them don't. But I ironed them all out, put them in like color
coordinated
them.
Yeah.
And then I took a picture of them. But recently, I think the next day, I bought a scrapbook and I put them all inside of the scrapbook. And then I start adding everything else inside of the box, inside of the scrapbook. It's like a big ass scrapbook. I just start putting like.
You're gonna show little Stevie Crooks one day.
It's like,
gonna look back at that, you know. Yeah. Your pops.
Like I got a picture, I got a flyer from my first show that I ever did at Reno Valley Mall.
That's crazy. You was telling me about the at Reno Valley Mall. That's some legendary ass shit.
That is. Only legends do that.
What would you? So Stevie, I want to know because there's a lot of young listeners watching and people coming up in this rap shit. What's some advice you would give to the younger Stevie Crooks 10 years ago?
The advice that I would give myself would be don't listen to what other people think you should do that don't do what you do. The other advice I would give myself is don't be afraid putting out your ideas because, you know, and this is just like me talking to myself right now, like even now to this day, because every single like idea I've always had, I would record it or like start on it, and then years pass and somebody would do it, and I should be like, man,
I should have.
did that shit. You know, I was afraid because maybe people might think this is dumb.
Fuck that.
This is weird. But it hasn't been like that recently. You know, I want to say the past like 4 years, I've just been doing what the fuck I want to do. But I would tell myself, like, don't stop being so scary and just put it out. Because you never know.
You never fucking know.
It's okay to be the first to do something.
Damn.
You know, it's okay.
And you might even get backlash from it. People might be like, "Oh, you're a weirdo rapper. You're weird." Like
The backlash, that means that they're listening.
exactly. That means that they already peeped it and they fucking with
They
it.
feel some type of way because they couldn't. Right. Or
You gotta remember my first, like me first coming out as Stevie Crooks is the Can't Stop the Crooks mixtape, which is me rapping over all 90s beats, 90s style, 90s flow, right? Like 90s East Coast hip hop shit. Before there was even this surge of like people want to bring back the 90s style, 90s beats,
right, some
like,
Harlem type shit. So you had.
The pioneer of that shit.
I don't like to say it, but niggas know.
Bro, hey, nah.
I was
Stevie, cuz talk your shit, nigga. This nigga was the first nigga really doing that shit. And it's facts, bro.
It's facts.
And it's fact, and you know what? Like, don't forget, that whole mixtape is like 90s rap, but I'm rapping about streetwear the whole time. Like I'm rapping about Supreme, Rape, and all types of shit like that.
It was like
in 2009.
New era.
In 2009, right?
when that shit was popular.
It was lit. Like that was my first tape. I put it on MySpace.
That was my first.
Yeah.
I put it on MySpace, and I didn't think it was gonna do anything, and it just like, you know, like
Took off.
What happened?
I started getting sponsors. I started getting booked
Oh,
for shows.
shit.
Wow.
The
How old were
first
you
time.
at that time?
I don't even know, bro.
What grade were you in?
I was out of high school for sure. Yeah. Oh man.
You got wisdom behind you.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I was in ninth grade.
Right.
2009.
Okay, so Pete though, 2009. I did that. Streetwear was like booming at the time. That's like you go to Melrose,
Diamond,
Right.
LRG,
Supreme,
Diamond,
all that shit. It was just barely getting a kid.
that's
That's like the blog era.
Blog era.
The blog era hip hop.
So like, yeah, I got flown out to do like shows. It's the first time I ever been on a plane. Was doing the show. I got flown out to Seattle. First time I ever been on the plane.
Sheesh.
I was just like, oh shit, this is what I want to do now. Like I really want to do this. I always wanted to do it, but then like
That showed you.
Getting that feeling.
Hey, don't knock over my nutcrackers, nigga.
Pause.
Pause.
That's Mr. Hood.
But
Big guy.
yeah, once, and it's crazy because like first time I've been on a plane, I was by myself, dolo. I went out there, I didn't know what to
First
expect.
time on a plane, you're by yourself.
By myself, landed. They took care of me, and I did my show. I did my shit. I was in Seattle, and shout out to Kingston. I don't even know where he at right now, but he used to have a brand called Life of Villains, and he used to be in a group called Blue Sky Black Death.
Is that what kind of did that kind of inspire you to?
I was already on that shit.
Oh,
And
okay.
It just made sense.
It just made sense for linking up and
Linking up with a brand like that. I fuck with their brand already, and it was just like, we fuck with your shit. We about to throw a show. Come out here. So they flew me out to Seattle twice. I did shows, and once that happened, I was like, damn, I'm a rapper now.
yeah.
You feel me?
That's that. So was that the first moment that it like clicked for you? Like, oh shit, I'm here.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
this
the
is
first time.
real.
Yeah. Like the first time was like when I started getting messages of like people like asking me for features and asking me for shows and shit like that. I didn't have no manager. You feel me? Like I just, you know,
Just kind of just doing your thing, just rapping, dropping music.
Like Media Fire or something like that. You feel me? Like,
Oh, those were the good old days.
yeah, like they, my shit was going up on the Media Fire, and then. At the time, I used to wear masks too. I don't know if you remember that, but I used to wear a ski mask. So my whole first year of doing music, nobody knew what my face looked like.
Did you do that on purpose, or was
did it
it
on
like
purpose.
like a self?
I just did it on purpose.
And it's kind of like what you were saying. This nigga Tay-C came in here earlier and was like, bro, Stevie has a different identity on every album.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell y'all some crazy shit. Every project is all intertwined with each other. Everything.
So it's
Every
all in the
person.
same universe.
It's all in the same universe. It's like the Avengers universe.
Yeah.
Right. And it,
Every person has something to do with all of these projects. There's somebody that's you know what I mean? So everything. So eventually I'll break it down, but I'm not gonna break it down.
right.
Yeah.
But everything has been very
It's very strategic.
Very, very strategic. Very strategic. You know what I mean? Like everything.
Man, I honestly can't go back in my head and like anybody I listen to or used to listen to or whatever in my history of listening to music can ever say like that's something like I never had a Marvel rap.
With music.
Yeah, like literally.
Everything is connected. Everything is
Yeah, I
definitely
like
connected.
that. I like
And it's like, so for the people listening, like when you guys go back and click the links in the description on YouTube right here in the comments, you're gonna be able to see some of the work Stevie's put out over the years. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, and it's dope. You know, music is the real shit you do because you do that real shit, bro. And like I could go back 5 years and enjoy it just like how I listen to your latest shit.
Right.
And you know, that just comes from being a dope ass MC and being a creative. Like, what are some of like your, and not like top rappers, but what are some of your overall influences that have kind of like made Stevie Crooks to who he is today?
For sure, I'm gonna say Ross. Most recent, yes.
wow.
I want to say since. I want to say since when I first seen Push It to the Limit, that video where he has like a Ferrari like diesel truck. I'm like, yo, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
When I first seen it, I'm like, this is something that I would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
For real.
yo, this is crazy. Like,
It's doable.
It's doable. You know, it's doable. But I'm just like, it's a Ferrari diesel truck.
And that matched
nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing, but it matched like
It just
Stevie
fits
Crooks.
It just fits the it just fits like the big
Persona type shit.
of you know, like
Because that's what kind of Ross is. This last album, or
Ross is a big persona, bro.
yeah,
Like
he
he's
is.
a
And
big
it's all
persona.
about Miami, like the
Yes.
bricks moving the,
Yes.
you know, the boss. Type
Yeah,
shit.
small shit.
Yeah, and I feel like the album
I'm
you
getting
just put
there.
out-
Yeah, I'm
the
getting
album you
there.
put out was like a different twist, like the Hitman
Right.
type shit.
Yeah, it's a
So
different
it's a big
twist.
boss. It's that I'm gonna take you out. For
Right.
What you got,
Right.
and I'm here.
I've always loved Ross. I love Nas. I love Hov, of course. I love Jay-Z, of course.
I hear that.
I love Rock Marciano. I love Black Thought. Like I
Black
love
Thought,
Mobb Deep. I love Tribe Called Quest.
That's my shit.
I love
What's your
go on and
What's your
on.
favorite Tribe album, real
My
quick?
favorite Tribe album is Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
Okay. Mine is Midnight Marauders.
Okay, word. That's
Yeah.
a good album too.
Yeah.
Beats, Rhymes,
Beats,
and
Rhymes,
Life. When
Life.
I was in middle school, I was failing, and I used to listen to that shit all the time. I was failing 8th grade, and it was like the stressed out song. Like I used to listen to that shit. That's what, stressed out. So look, so boom. I'm young though, but I like that's when I like finally realized like, oh shit, music. When they're going through something, boom,
It's like therapy.
it's therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get it until like,
That math test came.
oh shit, my mama on my heels. My brother and my sister say I'm stupid. My homies is graduating. Like, you feel me? Like,
Stressed out.
you know what I mean? The world is on my shoulders. I'm like, damn. You feel me? This fucking Pokemon ain't working. You feel me? Like, this is bullshit. Yeah. Start listening to music and like, I used to listen to words, but the words didn't hit me until like I listened to that shit. So that album is I hold it like very dear to my heart because like that album got me through the 8th grade. You feel me? Boom. It's my experience of like falling in love with an album because I was going through something. And sometimes people love certain music because they were going through something at that time, and that one song stuck to them and it helped them.
Absolutely.
And that's like, no matter what, they can listen to that album all the time, and it takes them back to that moment.
Right back to that. Even
But-
the same fucking memory.
And that
you were thinking about.
what you were doing at that specific time and
You were doing
space
that
and
at
all
the same
that.
time, and then you look back at your life and you're like, damn, like I was going through that shit. This is why I love this album. And that's why I love Beats, Rhymes, and Life. Like, so that's my favorite track.
That's dope. That's dope. And you know what? I wanna. We were kind of touching on it. You were saying you were involved with the Villain brand back in the day and shit. But like your merch,
Yeah.
bro. I need that shit has been fire. I think I like, bro, like no cap, like $150. Is it?
Yeah.
What is Buck 50?
That's what I'm saying. I want to know. Can you explain?
No.
Marshall, hey, come on the camera real quick.
Because Buck 50 is not my brand. I'm just like a ambassador for it.
Okay.
You know, Buck 50 is my homie Talon
Okay.
and a few of his homeboys. They started this brand, and he basically was like, you know, like you one of the people that when I made this brand, you're the first person that when I was creating things, you're the person that I thought of because you know the brand. If you ever look at the brand, it goes with my music.
Bro, that's why, and you know,
And I was the first, you know, like I was pushing that shit hard. I used to wear like a Buck 50 shirt like every day.
everywhere you went.
Everywhere I went with the B hat. I was just trying to put on, you know, and now like that shit's out of here, bro. That shit sells out. Shout out to Talon, like he helped me a lot.
Shout out to Lon, man,
Yeah, shout
showing
out to
love
Talon.
that
Talon
way,
is,
man.
and shout out to Slay Squad too. Like those are my boys.
Shout out Slay
They
Squad,
doing-
man.
They doing excellent right now.
That's dope.
They just got signed. They're like a ghetto. They call it ghetto metal.
That's dope.
They're like a metal band.
That's dope.
Ghetto metal.
Black guys in a metal band.
That's fucking lit.
So,
Gotta check that out.
Hey,
most illest shit ever. Like I've done shows with them, you know, mosh pitted with them and shit. It's crazy. They're a part of Buck 52. So
Okay.
we're deep. Like it's like 30, 40.
That's
40
dope.
people in
That's
Buck 50.
dope. And I just want to say that shit is like inspirational. Like
Yeah.
that last shit you dropped with Street Elegance,
Yup.
with the target on it, and it was like your
That shit was
favorite
hard,
rapper.
bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's Buck
that
50
shit was
shit.
hard.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Buck 50.
You could
bro.
buy like a whole Target, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That
So
shit
your
is
favorite
fire.
rapper, and you know what I'm saying? It said Reno Valley at the bottom.
Yeah, on me.
Yeah,
Nigga.
but
Wow.
yeah.
Hey, and you know what? Like, I wanna.
It's you know when you go to the gun range, the poster that they use
Yes,
at the gun range.
yes, the man.
It's that, but it says your favorite rapper on it, and then it just
A
has.
headshot.
It has like the details,
I was
like
like,
it's like
fuck.
Reno Valley, and then it has.
That shit is dope as fuck.
They got like information on it and shit. But,
That shit is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And you know what, Stevie? Like, there's so much I want to get into,
some
and
small things like that separates.
that separates the regular shit from the real shit, the dope shit. And you know, we got shout out Martian. We got Martian back on the show, y'all. Let's clap it up for my nigga Martian, man.
Before Martian even talk, let me.
Yeah, do that, Stevie.
This guy right here, I don't know if you remember, bro, but I pulled up on you in the truck.
Okay.
I was making Bar Kelly at the time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember I used to pull up and shit, and we used to just sit, and we used to just listen to the music.
In the
and
car,
shit.
just post
Get
it.
faded. We'll
Yeah.
get faded in the whip.
We'll go buy a bottle.
Just sit in the whip and just listen to the music. I don't know if you remember that, but what the fuck happened to Pillow?
Bro, you know Pillow,
Bro, I used to freestyle. Shout out Pillow.
Pillow, bro.
Bro, what happened to my nigga
I don't know
Pillow?
where homie's at, bro. I don't know where homie's at.
Word up. Word
No,
up.
actually, wait, he's a family man now, like,
Word.
straight family,
Last time I
bro.
seen Pillow, he was working at the Mongolian barbecue spot.
Oh me. Hey, my nigga, I can say one thing about my nigga Pillows. That nigga was freestyling
Bro, he
every
can rap
time I
forever.
linked up
He'll
with him.
rap forever.
And R.I.P. Alexis, you feel me? I got her on my chain. You feel me? My girl used to pull up with Pillow every other night, bro. And they would be in the studio coming through, kicking
Pillow,
it, bro.
man.
That's dope. That's dope. And you know what? This is what and this is what the Mcduff show is about, bro. Like, all these different people come on here, bro, that are not only Jack of Trades, but we're actually all connected.
Yeah,
We all know each other.
yeah, it's
There's no
about-
way I can have Stevie Crooks and Martian and Tay-C and Young Miss and all the other people I've had on here without having a relationship with these people. And this is having Martian back again, like, this is he knows Stevie before I know Stevie.
Bro, I've been a fan of Stevie since, shit, I don't even know, like 17, 18. Remember hearing, what was it, Born on Olympus?
Yeah.
Born Olympus.
Shit, bro, that's my
Sheesh.
shit right there.
You did an album release for that at the Vibe, R.I.P.
Vibe, yeah, R.I.P. the Vibe. That used to be my fucking kingdom, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Vibe, bro. Remember
and,
Vibe.
and you know what? Being a rapper from out here, bro, I was like, at one point, I'm like, I can't wait to be at the Vibe, and like, I would see Stevie Crooks. You know what, bro? I had a performance with you before we even met back in 2013, bro.
Yeah.
I was with Native Keys. I was doing Native Keys at the time, and it was at the Racks in Corona. Do you remember that board? It's like a biker bar in Corona, right next to a titty bar, and you were headlining, and I couldn't get in because I wasn't 21, and I was
The
like,
bracelet.
Bro,
that's crazy.
about that B21, bro. I remember this fool getting me into, where was it? We were in Palm Springs, remember that? I was with
It was
Kwani
a House of Blues.
in Palm Springs, right?
House of
No,
Blues.
the Hard Rock. No, it wasn't
Hard
Rock. Remember
yeah,
the Hard Rock?
Hard Rock, my fault.
I wasn't even 21
The Hard
yet.
Rock Hotel. I did a show at the Hard Rock Hotel with I think it was Be Real.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember too much. I wasn't even 21 yet. And this fool got
It was
me.
Be Real. It
He got
was Be
me,
Real,
the
yeah.
homie Kwani. Kwani was like 18.
I remember that.
He got his all in there like
Got
low
kicked out.
key.
Who was
Yeah,
you with?
Kwani got kicked out. Kwani got kicked out.
Yeah, I got them in there. I'm like, look, just chill.
They said, no,
Them
fuck
niggas
that.
was walking around. Man. But yeah, that was the Be Real show.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a Be Real show at
I just remember the Hard Rock
the
because
Hard Rock. Yeah,
the
that
Hard
was a
Rock.
good show too. Dope ass show.
Hey, and you know what? Speaking about shows, why we got Martian on here right now? February 28th, 2020.
2020.
February 28th, 2020, we sold out the Performing Arts Center downtown Riverside.
Yeah, that's the first time I met him.
It's that man Stevie, and you know what? Like Martian
Word.
had booked that event. Martian and put the whole shit on, and then like we went to go check the event out, and I was with him. And I was like, let me be a part of this, bro. And he invited me to come on, book me for the
He
show.
came, right?
Yeah, and then I hit Stevie. I was like, hey. We got this shit sold out. It's jumping, like, come through. And that even sold even more tickets once niggas is like, hey, Stevie gonna be there. Martian went on and DJ'd. I came out and performed. Stevie came out and performed. And we had that shit fucking
really did.
jumping. That was one of the most monumental moments for me, like, in my whole career. Just like the fact that we were able to sell out a show home base. Not too many, and Stevie, cause I be telling niggas, can't no rapper, not too many niggas could just come up and sell out a show, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit was crazy. I remember
It's
that
not
shit.
an easy thing to do, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that was just such a great experience. We had Martian doing the EDM and the house music and everything like that. That whole vibe and that whole culture was there. And then I came out and turned up, and then Stevie came out, headlined it, and like just shut it all the way down. And that moment right there, if you guys were there right before COVID, you guys got to witness some history.
I remember that. It was like a week before everything shut down.
Literally, and this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
And like, and literally, Street Elegance dropped like March 6th, right? That was literally the day they announced quarantine, like damn it, right? Like literally, Stevie dropped and announced the album.
I remember that.
America were on quarantine. Like nigga,
I was sick, bro.
Everybody stay inside.
He just dropped.
I look back at it and like it's a blessing, honestly, because.
Why you say that, bro?
I say that because at that time, when I was writing that music, I was working at a job that I didn't want to work at, and I used to write on the free. I used to sit in traffic for 2 hours, bro, every day. 2 hours.
Coming from Dago, right?
Coming from
San Diego.
2 hours in the morning and 2 hours on the way back, bro. That's a lot of time, bro. It's a lot. I would leave my house when it's dark and get home when it's dark. So my therapy was writing that album on the freeway. I wrote that shit on the freeway, like
every day after work.
I get off work, put some shit on, and write while I'm in traffic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, some of your big ideas come in traffic.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro.
It's not. It's very difficult to write while you're trying to drive. But it was a blessing because I didn't want to work at that job. You feel me? I was tired of the traffic and shit. So it was almost therapy.
Yeah.
But the therapy became something great. It was something great. It was like a
maybe it was needed.
The project is fire.
It sums up.
Toot my own horn.
Shit fire.
The project is fire. Nobody rap like me on that shit.
Straight Elegance out right now on all streaming platforms.
But at the same time, I dropped. I'm ready to go on tour. I'm ready to do shows. I'm ready to do all this shit. And then quarantine came. And it was just like, bomb.
Literally, like that.
Shit,
yo, the people who listen to me and Martian were sick, bro. For you.
Even me myself, like when COVID, all that shit came, I didn't even want to listen to music. Like I didn't want to listen to music with words.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the mood to hear what niggas had to say. Like the world is done, my nigga.
And then there's George Floyd going on in the midst of that. Like,
in the midst of that, I don't want to drop music during this.
you can't.
I don't want to promote my album during this.
It was literally the worst time.
People was dying. Police is killing people. Trump is getting
acted up.
Trump got the world got people going crazy, bro. So like this is not, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to. But then again, I still benefited off of that project a lot.
Absolutely.
I made a lot of good connections. I met a lot of dope ass artists in that lane that I always wanted to be in, which is like the underground like, lane of niggas who actually rap, especially in the East Coast.
Oh man,
I'm from here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I went beyond just.
But your music correlate with the rest of the world.
So instead of just me being known and where I'm at in LA, that project did better in the East than it did here.
Yeah.
I got more fans from the East. I got a whole new fan base from Street Elegance that I didn't have before, just because the way I was rapping. Which I've always rapped like that, but I've never made a whole project just rapping.
This was like with the first project you produced.
Yeah.
All by yourself.
And also it was in like the middle of the renaissance of like Griselda.
Yeah, bro.
Like of New York coming back.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, niggas is rapping, niggas want to hear people rap now. Oh, okay. Let me do it.
This what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.